Good day, everyone. In this video, I'll be teaching you how to set up roles and permission and users. What is a role? A role is a job or position someone has in a system. The position might be admin manager, inventory manager, delivery manager, store manager. That is a role, the job description of a person in a system. What is permission? Permission are the rights that the person has, the role that the person can perform, the rights, the access that the person has in a system. So I'll be teaching you how to set up a role, a permission, then the user that will have access to the role and to the permission. First thing you need to do is to log in as your Orlit administrator, your super admin. Once you're able to do that, come to settings, come to rules and permission. Next thing is also click on new user role to create a role. Okay, our role here is store manager. Store manager, super admin. Let's just do it as store manager. So save. So let's just refresh. We can see that the role has been created. So let's give this store manager right the permission it needs. So first thing we need to do, okay, for a store manager, he needs to have access to others, seller, seller roles, seller outlets, then sellers. New order. So this is the permission we are giving to the store manager. Then let's submit. Submit. Yeah. So we'll save all the permissions that we have, the rights we've given to the store manager. We'll save it. So the next thing for us to create a user for this role. So for us to create a user, we'll just come to settings, click on user, new user. So our role, let's choose our role. Our role is store manager. Name of our store manager, let's use Femi. Femi. Gmail.com. Phone number of our store manager. So 333 444 6 then 11. Set active. Set active means to make the user's account active. So once the user account is created, once we submit, a email will be sent to the user. But note, for the sake of this video, I can't log into this email. So I'll do it manually. I'll show you how to do it manually to make the account active. So for this first save, the account won't be active. So I have to come back and make it active. So reset password on first login means whatever password I input here first, once the user log in, the user have to change the password on the first login. That's it, like a default password. Set password. Set password means that yeah, I will always require password whenever any changes I make here. Maybe I change the user name, the username or the user phone number or email address. Once I click on set password, I will always require to input a password and confirm the password. Yeah, so that's it. So let me input a password for this. One, two, three. So let me submit. So I've submitted this. So once I refresh now, so I'll just scroll down to change this to store manager. So like I said earlier, these are our file save. So I need to make this account active bar. So I'll just click on this edit icon. Then click on active and set password. So that's 1, 2, that's 1, 2. So let me submit. So once we go back and check, we all see that the account will be active and we'll be able to log in. Store manager. You can see the account is active now. So let me go to another page to log in as the user. Member name is remember your login details and password. So okay. Maybe because we input that reset password at first login. So the system recognizes that just input password. So count 1, 2, 3. So there's a new password. I'll say so we can also say that all the rules the rules and permission given to the users, we can see everything on the dashboard, on the menu here also. So the user have access to all these rules and permission. So the role we created for the user was the store manager, and the permission under it, these were the permission we gave to the user. Now, for the essence of maybe you want to add another role to the user, you can do that, replicate that um same action. So how we're going to do that is by going back as a super admin. So I'll come to rules and permission. Maybe I want to add the permission to the users. That same rule. Yeah, so store manager. So let me just add a permission like okay, I want to give store manager the access to create a user. So I'll just click on submit. So note this. Once I collab this, the store manager have access to create a new user, edit new user, and delete new user. So this is another function on its own. So I've created another permission, added another permission to the store manager. So I'll just click on submit, come here, click on the tab store manager, then submit. So what I need to do is go back to my user account. I'll just log out and log in, sign out. Password. Use let me log in. So you can also see that the store manager has rights to users now. So for store manager can create a new user, can add user, and also delete users. So if I want to remove these rights of the store manager not be able to create a new user or edit user, so what I need to do is just also go back to as a super admin. So what I need to do is just go to users, new user, edit new user. So the store manager won't have the access to create a new user, but you will see the new user function. But what you'll be able to do is just edit the user. So for that to be effective, you just need to log out and log in, sign out. Um, .com. Users. So we can see that the store manager does not have access to create a new user, and also even to edit and submit, the store manager does not have access to do that. He can't do anything. He can't edit user. He can't even click on edit. He won't be able to submit. He won't be able to make any changes. So that's it about roles and permissions and users. So for all this to be effective, you must log in as a super admin. So once you log in as a super admin and know the roles you want to create, the job function role of the person user you want to create, then go to roles and permission, create a role, then give the person the permission, the rights you want to give the person, then create users. Then once you create the user, remember that at the first login, when after you submit, if you want to make the user active immediately after you submit, you need to go back and edit it and note and click on set active again, then submit. So that's it for now. Thank you for your time.